Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the George King Talks. We're having a nice little evening here. Rob just asked, he's going to poison another question to us. And Pose, sorry.
Pose, yeah.
Sorry, my man. Thank you very much.
Pose
another question to us. Rob, go for it.
Right, so if you had to pick someone from the celebrity world to play you in a movie of your life, who would it be?
Oh, of your life.
Yeah, so actually, so someone's going to play you.
Okay.
Like an autobiography.
Whatever the film may be, but it's you as the character.
Yeah, of your life biography.
Or maybe not your life, but you are the star as you in it. Who would play you?
All right. It depends again. If it's not a life story, it would be like a sci-fi film, an action film.
Whatever film.
Okay, an action.
What actor or actresses would you get to play you? Who would you like to see as you to play you?
You know what? I know this is people would say something else, and for me, I'd like what's his name?
Oh, you have to help us out.
I'm trying. Used to be a swimmer.
What, the young fella?
No, man, the British geezer. Was in that when The Rock and him was in a film in that one of them Fast and Furious ones.
Oh, Jason Statham.
Jason Statham, yeah. I'd love for him to play me.
Fair dues.
I think he's funny.
Yeah.
I would have two people have to be combined.
Oh, yeah.
Right, they'd have to be merged. And that would be Jack Black and The Rock. Squash them together.
Yeah.
I can see Jack Black, but
cheers, mate. I've lost weight as well.
The Rock, it's not happening. Because I would have said Vin Diesel. You know what I mean?
You take that, though. Vin Diesel and Jack Black. Mix.
No, for me.
Oh.
Vin Diesel would be better than the other mush. For you.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to say. I mean, that's who I resemble, but I don't want to resemble him. You know.
I mean, looks rather than personality.
Yeah.
So you want to look like Vin Diesel?
No, I don't really want to look like him.
So
in the film,
to say someone we think we look like.
Yeah, so like you're saying like
Who
Jack
you think?
Black, do you know what I mean? Because he's like really funny and that, but you're like you've got a lot of similarities to Jack Black, haven't you? Do you know what I mean?
You're bursting out into song and all that.
Do you know what I mean? You know, you can sing and that, like he can. He's a good singer and stuff. You know, you got the humour.
Very much.
Yeah, you got the humour and that.
I'll
so
take
you
that
got,
as well.
You just see what I mean?
And I've got
so
the eyebrow for The Rock.
Yeah. So I sort of get where you're coming from on that with the appearance, but is that what you're saying to us? More
of like
of appearance sort of
who
thing.
would,
Who would stand in?
What would be the best representation of you in the film? And if that's a combination of two, then,
you know Yusby, wouldn't you? Have you seen Game of Thrones?
I have seen Game of Thrones.
He's one of the wildlings. Got a ginger beard.
The one that likes the tall lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. Yeah, that's fun.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
You're missing out, mate. It's good.
Yeah, what's his name?
Wildling. I don't know. Ginger bloke.
He becomes like a main character kind of.
He's quite right. He's the one that wants the geezery bird, isn't it?
Yeah. He's like once he
shouldn't say that really. She might be listening to this. Sorry, love.
Once he meets her, he's like, what a woman, like, really, like, she can handle herself, like, that's what I like. I'm a man. She's like,
she's more of a man than me.
Yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
See,
he's like a Norwegian guy.
Because I don't know that.
We don't know.
I don't know. I would have. I mean, I'm just thinking of the only ginger I know.
Ed Sheeran.
Oh no, there's two gingers I know. Famous ones. Is it what's that guy? That kid from
the Royal Family?
Simply Red.
No. The
oh fuck!
God, no! You got to take
every ginger at him. You're out of order.
Mick Hucknall. That's the one. Do you know why I know that?
That's it. They get from.
Mick Hucknall's in.
What's that guy? That guy's name from Harry Potter.
Rupert Grint.
Is that him?
That's his acting name.
Well, him.
Yes.
Yeah, if you was doing
Ron
a movie about your life,
Weasley.
I would say
all the Weasleys are ginger, so you can pick any of them.
Pick any ginger.
Yeah.
Any ginger.
Martin Weasley.
if that's how you're amazing me for my hair colour, then that's fine.
I don't know what the word samaze means. Forgive my ignorance, mate.
Samai, isn't it?
He said
Surmise-
samaze.
yeah, I put a plural on it.
Samizes.
Surmising me. That's what I
Whatever.
put. Yeah,
All right,
that's what I said. Yeah,
Sorry, I'm my education.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Forgive me, Martin. Your knowledge about it.
Who would you have, Enzo?
Joey out of Friends, probably.
Would
Hey.
you?
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's what?
But he don't look like you.
No, we're near it.
He does now.
Now,
That's true.
No, I think
Well,
more
he's
of a
not
Joe
there.
Rogan,
Matt LeBlanc.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It reminds you of a Joe Rogan.
Danny DeVito.
No.
You've got Danny DeVito's height.
Do you know what? If you did shave your head, you could be Rogan.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
you have to shave your beard, really. You'd have to shave a lot of stuff. No.
Yeah, it's Joe Rogan. Yeah, if to play your life story.
I don't know about personality wise.
No, I don't.
He's only little though, isn't he?
Who, Joe Rogan?
Yeah, he's tiny, isn't
Yeah.
is it?
he? Yeah.
Perfect.
He's in,
It's probably about your size, but he kicks like a mule.
Perfecto.
Is he in that? Is it Zookeeper? The film Zookeeper. Is he in that?
No, that is.
I like that.
No, not the big guy.
Oh,
Oh, actually, him. He's a funny fucker. Isn't he?
He's
That-
funny.
I
I,
can't think
like
of his
him.
name.
All right, let's change
Can't
it then.
remember his name.
Oh no, Jack Black, Rock,
Kevin something.
and that big fucker, and all he could be in the mix. He's a funny fucker.
See, I'd
What?
say,
Yeah,
I'd
Mall
say
Cop,
Ray
innit?
Winston for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
No, not you, Enzo.
yeah.
oh, at the moment, yeah,
Enzo,
Ray Winston.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
actually,
say
I see
Ray
that.
Winston.
Oh, look at his
Seriously, now
eyes,
he's
isn't
got a
it?
bit older than that.
Yeah,
You're
I
a
see
bit
that.
he's Ray Winston's like, yeah,
Sexy beast.
Oh,
Don't know whether he
Sexy
can do
beast.
a cockney
Here we go.
Italian.
Sexy beast. I'll take that.
right,
That's the
yeah.
bank, mate.
That's a great film, actually. Sexy Beast. You seen it?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Love, Honour and
film.
Obey.
Oh, brilliant.
Best ever,
Well,
isn't
that's
it?
In the avenues and
Yeah, that's it. That's
They've
who
done a
I'd
remake.
take him as.
You know that?
Are they?
Yeah. That Sexy Beast original was from 1990s.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've done the remake of that. It's out.
Never heard of it.
If I'm
Who
not
was
mistaken.
the bald fella? What's his name? Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley.
Nutter in it.
Yeah.
Absolute nutter. It's good. It's a good film. Really good film.
Sexy.
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, that's the thing nowadays. I mean, I love action superhero movies, right? But, you know, when they churn out too much, it's like when animation first came out and you had things like Toy Story and Monsters, Inc., you know, those kind of animation. And when they come out with it, it wasn't every month, you know? It was like once in a while and it was amazing. But now everything is over. You know, when there's too much of it, it doesn't become special anymore, you know?
I feel like they're relying on it's like the CGI and stuff. That's what they're going. They're putting too much into the animation and the CGI rather than the storytelling, rather than having a great story and enhancing it with. Like I feel like Monsters Inc. and that it was a good story and then it was great animation and they both just worked
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Now it's like, oh, to sell tickets we just need CGI, you know, dragons breathing fire. People come to the movie and it's like this is shit.
I
mate.
can't watch it.
There's no story and there's just lots of animation going on.
But that's the same thing with superhero films. They're just churning them
that
out with
kind of
no good storylines. Just like, and I grew up with DC and Marvel comics.
They've got comics they can just literally verbatim off of the comic and have a great story, but they don't. They seem to do it and then twist it, and then you're like, why would you do that?
Martin,
Something
I tend to
classic,
watch animation Superman and animation Batman, and they're like stories that they come out later on in movies. So you're seeing the storyline beforehand in animation form, and it's just so much better.
Yeah.
Because it's focused on the storyline, the action, you know. Just because it's not real life movie doesn't mean the storyline is any weaker or stronger or whatever. It still draws you into the storyline. But a lot of people would judge you in respect and say, well, it's not a movie, is it? It's cartoon. That may be the case, but it's still a storyline, regardless of it being a movie or
It
a
allows
cartoon.
good storytellers to get their story across
More than
on a cheaper,
Yeah.
better platform, whereas they get hold of it in the
it's like console games.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
the
gaming.
storyline. Yeah,
Some really good stories on like gaming's
Yeah, but
really great storyline, and you go, oh, it's a fucking game. It couldn't have a good story. It's like,
This-
mate, you don't know.
It's
You
like the
clearly
old
don't
days.
know. You've
The
never-
old days, it was playability. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
over graphics. Yeah, because in the old days you had 8-bit and 16-bit and it just like little blocks, but you didn't care because the gameplay was awesome. Nowadays you got fantastic graphics, and the gameplay is like, really, you know, I'm just paying for the visuals, you know, and no thought gone into the storyline or the playability of the game. And that's what I think what's happening with society. We're just being forced too much of things that are supposed to be rare. You know what I mean? They're supposed to be like once in a while. Like, you know, in the old days, you hear like, "What? Disney coming out with another movie?" And it was like 5 years apart or 4 years apart. You know what I'm saying? Or it's every month a new superhero film is being released, a new animation is being released, and I think not that we're being spoilt for choice. I just think we're being overwhelmed with all the choice,
But then
and
you
it's not
find that-
special.
It was like attention span. It's like music. You need to get me within the first 10 seconds. Like movie, you need to grab me straight away. Rather than, I find the best movies, maybe books, but movies, first half an hour, I'm like, I'm not sure I'm going to carry on watching this. I don't know what's going on. It's a bit like back and forth. They're in that part, they're in this, but I don't know what's going on. 40 minutes gone, I'm going, this is great. They've given me the background. They've given me the background of the guy I'm following, why they're there, why this is happening, why they might do X, Y, and Z. And you're like, I'm not sure. And then it's amazing because they've given you the backlog of the story to then project the film on the storyline. It just blows your mind. You're just watching it like, mate,
You ever
I
seen-
wasn't going to watch this, and now I'm like, this is
Hooked.
the best movie ever. Yeah, I'm hooked. Yeah,
Have you ever heard? Who's heard of a film called Sin City?
yeah, I've seen that.
Awesome film. It was a weird film, but
Is that
it's
the one
like,
where they drew over the top of the actual human characters?
kind of, yeah. It's like kind of anime-y, but not. You know, I mean, it's really clever. I've never seen a film like that since. You know, and it's a really good movie.
Really dark, but
Yeah,
it was very
yeah.
like,
He's like he's like an anti-hero, anti-superhero, isn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Oh, the guy Bruce Willis, wasn't it?
wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure it was Bruce Willis.
It's a bit weird though, wasn't it? It was like a Hellboy Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
And you had the bad guy was Bilbo Baggins. What's his name? Not Bilbo. You know the Hobbit. Who's the guy at the Hobbit? Frodo. Who was Frodo?
Oh yeah.
Elijah
yeah,
Wood.
Yeah,
That's it. And
Yeah.
he was some weird guy that would like
freak.
cut girls' fingers
Yeah.
off and like keep them in the basement and stuff.
Weird film, man, but it's like it comes together. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's one of those like.
And
This
you
is
could get
weird.
away with it because it's animation.
Yeah, ish.
Like, yeah. So
It's
it was
weird.
like you could do, you know, like an there's a play called like 51st Street, and because it's puppets, they could do like them having sex, but the puppets were having sex. But you had the whole story. 'Cause it's all right because the puppets are having sex, but you knew exactly what was going on because, like, they made them like people. But then
Into the mic, Mark.
Sorry, guys.
Cool, man.
Did you hear any of that? Oh no.
Kind of. Like, you was getting
so like
excited.
you
we
could get
see
away
you.
with it.
That's fair.
Risky stuff because they're not people. They're it's animation or it's puppets doing it. So you could portray something else that you wouldn't be allowed to do because it'd be like that's X-rated, but like in a good way, like because you'd need to show it for the story, not just because you're like a creep that wants to see that stuff or perv or whatever it is. It was applicable to the story, so then it added to it. So it was quite good.
I see this. I see. No, yeah. So this is what I'm saying. It's just like I think quality and content has withered over the years. You know, definitely withered over the years. Guys, we're coming up to this segment. Come back to us for our last segment, and we've got one or two questions before we say goodnight. Thank you very much.